And think about how many people he's going to actually be able to impact now. How many kids' lives he might be able to transform and evolve and change now. How many people he might take from middling prospect to actual NFL player now that he's taking a job where his impact far exceeds anything he could have done in the NFL. As a Miami Hurricanes fan, I'm distraught. I am floored by this because I also realize, C-Cat, this means that the Hurricanes will never win an ACC championship. They won't.
This isn't a move for Bill Belichick's legacy as a football coach at all. I don't see this as a career move whatsoever.
This is a legacy.
This is a man move. Done for his family. This is done for his son. Because Steve Belichick, obviously right now with the University of Washington as one of their coordinators, Bill Belichick wants to build up UNC and hand down that program to his son to best prepare his son to become a coaching legend in his own right.
Yes.
Because he is as aware as anybody that you can be the greatest coach in the world. If you get scooped up by a horrible organization, you can kill your reputation in football.
That's true.
He wants to hand him down a product that is ready to go. He doesn't want to give him a handy-down car that is a 2004 that's going to have him in the shop every single week because something else is wrong. He wants to give him a quality used vehicle that isn't too expensive. Yeah. This isn't the Alabama job. This is the UNC job, a little bit more modest, but it is going to be in good hands when it gets passed down to his son. I think that after a year off outside of football, outside of the NFL, Bill Belichick decided maybe there are things bigger than football. Right now in my life, I accomplished a lot. Now it's time to take care of my own.
That's what it's all about, man. Like, if people don't realize that, if you can't recognize that at this juncture, and I'm in my early 30s. I haven't experienced the whole world. I'm still learning and living and meeting people and growing as a man. But the more I do, the more I realize, especially the people who have done it all, who have owned it all, the richest of the world, the wealthiest, the people who have touched and been places that you can never conceive going, a lot of times, a lot of that stuff doesn't matter as much to you as much as family, as much as impact on personal relationships, as much as how much of all of this stuff you have in your brain you can actually, like, deliver to other people. Why do you think, it's funny, I say it kind of in jest, but like old people love to hear themselves talk. They just tell stories. They just profess knowledge. They're just throwing stuff out there all the time. There's a reason for that. I feel like the older you get, the more you realize you know, and the more you realize that stuff ain't going to go with you when you pass on. So you want to give it to people. You try to give free game that you wish people gave you when you was a young pup.
It's like when you see someone who's a little bit older spending their money a little bit recklessly. Maybe they're at the casino a bunch, and the rationale is like, well, I can't take it with me, so use it now. You also, like all that knowledge, time to spread it out and make it live beyond my life, live beyond my football career, so that they create another Steve Belichick coaching legend after Bill. It makes sense.
He's creating a path for his son. We've seen LeBron James do it. He's creating a path for his son, Steve Belichick. He's also not wasting his words and his time on 26, 27, 28-year-old millionaires who are only concerted and focused on being superstars and NFL players and chasing Lombardi trophies. He's actually going to be pouring into the youth. So many people end up doing this. Is not a crazy career path move for Bill Belichick. So many people end up doing this later in life. Like my mother, who's nearing her retirement age, is a leader in the medical world, is a leader at her hospital, is amazing at the work she does. When she does retire, guess what she wants to do? She wants to become a consultant. She wants to mentor people. She wants to pass on the things she's learned in her years of being a veteran in healthcare leadership so that others can benefit from it. You want to pass these things on. People like to write books. People like to set their family up, their legacy up for a better way. Bill Belichick is doing all of those things in one by taking this North Carolina job. The question today is, Bill Belichick to North Carolina means blank. It means what? And no better day than today to have our guy, Evan Cohen, host of Unsportsmanlike from 6 to 10 a.m. You hear it here on ESPN 106.3 with Michelle Smallman and the Super Bowl champ, Chris Canty. No better day than the day to have him on. We'll have him in about 20 minutes. He's the biggest Bill Belichick disciple that I know. He loves every single word. He's probably read every single article that's been written on Bill. He's watched all the documentaries. I can't wait to hear what he thinks about it. In fact, C-Cat, I got a sneak peek of Evan Cohen's outfit today. You want to know what he's wearing?
Wait, it's like on the air? Like, cause he was on TV today.
I didn't see him on TV. I don't know if you wore it on TV, but I saw it because we just had a meeting about an hour ago.
Okay. I saw
a UNC t-shirt.
So the thing was, he's worn. We'll talk about this.
Yeah.
And you can probably.
Oh, he's wearing it every day, right?
He wore it for the last 3 days, waiting for the news to be official.
Yeah,
but it's great is that he gets to announce, like he gets to go on our airwaves before he gets to react to the official news on his show.
This will be his first public appearance since Bill Belichick has taken this job. So we need to see if it's possible. It's a little late in the game to try, but we need to see if it's possible to get him on video for this. I don't know. We'll have to ask our guy, Dave Deruta. Do you think it's even possible? I mean, he's literally doing a video call right now. It's potential for it.
It can happen if Evan Cohen wants it to happen.
I'm texting him right now.
That's how it's going to happen. If he wants to put in that effort for our guys back in West Palm, it will be able to happen. No doubt about it in my mind. He can definitely make it on video.
Can you make it on video today? I shot him a text. So we'll see if we can get Evan on video. We'll see if we can work it out between you and Dave. And, I mean, I don't handle the technicalities of this stuff. I just make the request. Bill Belichick to UNC. Bill Belichick, the third all-time winningest coach in the NFL, the guy with the most Lombardi trophies to his name, is headed to Chapel Hill to create what he would hope would be a NFL factory, a powerhouse in the ACC, but also a factory that pumps out talent into the NFL year after year. He also hopes it's a place where he can set up his son, Steve Belichick, who is the defensive coordinator at Washington right now, the Washington Huskies. Steve Belichick is the defensive coordinator out there. He would be the heir apparent to Bill because, of course, he's not, planning on spending a decade, coaching up some ACC football. This guy's ready for retirement. He's ready to kick it with his young, hot girlfriend. Like his girlfriend's like younger than you, right? CK, like
24-year-old, yeah.
Yeah.
I had an intern that I actually interned with. I don't have an intern. I interned with this guy for Evan Cohen back when he was with Sirius.
I didn't know you interned for Evan Cohen.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I certainly did. He wasn't in the office every day, but yeah. While
did he remember
was there,
you when you came on to GKB, the ESPN West Palm? Was he like, oh, CK, the intern?
He'll say he did. I don't think he did. I think he saw the resume when I got hired and saw Mad Dog Radio, and he's like, okay, he must be worth something if he was there and here. He
is so corporate, Evan, especially these days, that I can see that. He's the kind of guy that will fake that he remembers you from something. We'll ask him today. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, the host is now with another radio station, and on his show today, he said he had a girlfriend the same age as Bill Belichick's girlfriend.
Kind of wild.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's cool. It's what you want to do. Oh, Evan said sure about being on video today, so I don't know how y'all can work that out.
I got it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, cool. Y'all work that out. But while y'all are figuring that out, I ask you, the public, our fans here at Theoretically Speaking, our fans across the globe, and especially here in Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast, Bill Belichick to North Carolina means blank. Our guy Charles out here in the YouTube chat, first off, he congratulated me for winning the award. I appreciate you, Chuck. It is a monumentous day. It's the first time in about 3 years I've won a TV award. I actually technically won an award at the local TV station I worked at out here, but they didn't even present me with it. They didn't give it to me because I ended up not working there anymore when the award was given out. So that's weird. I'll have to hit them up and see if I can get my hands on that. But this one means the world to me because it is beneficial to have some credit for your work. But Bill Belichick needs no more credit for his work. He's done pretty much everything in the game of football. Now he'll be taking his talents to the college football game. Bill Belichick to North Carolina means what? To me, it means Miami has zero shot at ever getting an ACC championship at this point because not just Clemson, not just the rising power that is SMU and the ACC now. And, of course, you do have to worry about a bounce-back year from Florida State. You do have to worry about other teams that have these one-offs like Pitt. I mean, Louisville can pop and be good all of a sudden. Boston College can. Like, the ACC has so many teams right around the top that I don't believe if Miami couldn't do it this year with the rest of the league down, with you having the greatest quarterback in the nation, with you having a security blanket in Xavier Restrepo, who's going to be a great NFL player, right there with him, who connected on, and they were the best quarterback wide receiver duo in Miami history statistically. If you couldn't do it with this unit, with all those transfers Mario Cristobal got in, I don't see it happening, especially now as the ACC is strengthening year by year and day by day. So Bill Belichick to North Carolina means Miami Hurricanes fans like myself can kiss goodbye any hopes of ever winning an ACC title. And that's sad.